Hello, my lovely treasures. It's Kimberly Mallestone, your favorite dwarf YouTuber with the rocking tits and iron hips here. But in all seriousness, today, we're delving into the fascinating world of golems. Now, I know golems aren't exactly the flashiest or most glamorous topic, but I promise you, once you start learning about these incredible creatures, you'll be hooked. So let's talk about the practical uses of golems. You see, golems are incredibly versatile beings, capable of performing a wide range of tasks. For dwarves, they are particularly useful in our mountain strongholds, where the harsh conditions and treacherous terrain make manual labor a real challenge. Golems excel at this kind of work, thanks to their immense strength and unwavering endurance. They can dig tunnels, haul heavy loads, and even help with mining operations, making life immeasurably easier for us dwarfs. Creating a golem is no small feat, my friends. It requires a tremendous amount of skill, knowledge, and patience. First, you need to gather the right materials, typically clay or stone, along with a source of power, such as a rare gemstone or a powerful magic artifact. Then, you'll need to shape the material into the desired form, using complex rituals and incantations to infuse the creature with life. The whole process can take days, weeks, or even months, depending on the complexity of the golem and the expertise of the crafter. And let's not forget about the cost. Creating a golem isn't cheap, and only the wealthiest individuals or organizations can afford to commission one. While golems will always hold a special place in my heart, there's just something so satisfying about creating delicious meals that start your day off on the right foot. This morning, I had a hearty dwarven breakfast of smoked boar sausages, crispy bacon, scrambled eggs with cheese, and a side of buttered toast. I started by preheating my cast iron skillet on medium heat, then added a dash of butter to coat the surface. Once the pan was hot, I cracked 2 fresh eggs into a bowl, whisked them together with a splash of milk and a handful of grated cheddar cheese. I poured the egg mixture into the skillet, and as it cooked, I gently folded the eggs over, allowing the melted cheese to bind everything together. Meanwhile, I placed the slices of bread in the toaster until they were golden brown and crisp. In a separate pan, I cooked the sausages and bacon over medium heat, turning them occasionally to ensure even browning. I kept a close eye on the meat, making sure not to overcook it. When it comes to shopping for groceries, I prefer to visit the local market. There's just something about the bustling atmosphere, the vibrant colors of the fruits and vegetables, and the friendly banter between vendors and customers that really gets my blood pumping. Of course, I always keep an eye out for a good sale. After all, who doesn't love saving a few coins on their favorite snacks? And once I've filled my basket with all sorts of delicious treats, I take a leisurely stroll back home, savoring the sights and sounds of my beloved mountain town. There's nothing quite like the satisfaction of a successful grocery run, especially when you know you'll be enjoying mouth-watering meals for days to come. As a dwarf, I've always had a soft spot for a hearty, full-bodied brew. My personal favorite would have to be a classic dwarven stout, dark, robust, and packed with flavor. There's nothing quite like savoring a fine ale after a long day of adventuring, and I'm always on the lookout for new brews to try and share with my friends. One dish that I've always been curious to try, but unfortunately hasn't made its way to our humble dwarf stronghold, is sushi. The thought of raw fish wrapped in rice and seaweed sounds utterly delightful, and I can only imagine how refreshing and satisfying it must taste. Of course, given the distance between our mountain home and the ocean, it's unlikely that we'll be able to enjoy this delicacy anytime soon. But hey, a girl can dream, right? Who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to convince the elves to set up a fishing village near our stronghold, and then we could finally indulge in this tantalizing treat. Fingers crossed. I'm always excited to answer your questions and hear what's on your mind. So go ahead and drop a comment with your Q&A. and let's see what we got today. Growing up, I was fortunate enough to have a loyal and steadfast companion by my side, a breed of dog known as the Dwarf hound. These remarkable creatures are native to the Underdark, and they possess several unique adaptations that make them ideal pets for dwarfs. Not only are they able to navigate the treacherous tunnels and caverns with ease, but they also have exceptional night vision, allowing them to see clearly even in the darkest depths of our subterranean homes. Plus, their keen sense of smell and unwavering loyalty make them invaluable allies in times of danger. My Dwarf hound, Grom, was my constant protector and confidant, and I will forever cherish the memories we shared together. Growing up underground was an incredible experience, full of wonder and excitement. From the moment I took my first steps in the family mine, I was captivated by the intricate network of tunnels and caverns that stretched out before me like a vast subterranean labyrinth. Our dwarven culture places great importance on tradition and heritage, so learning the common tongue was a crucial part of my education. We would gather around the flickering glow of a lantern, our voices echoing through the darkness as we recited ancient tales and legends passed down through generations. History, too, played a central role in my upbringing. Every nook and cranny of our mountain fortress was steeped in stories of daring deeds, fierce battles, and legendary heroes. Ah, that's a lovely observation. Resting my hand on my chest is a subtle nod to my dwarven heritage and a symbol of pride in my cultural identity. Dwarfs are known for their strong sense of tradition and loyalty, and this gesture serves as a reminder of the values and beliefs that shape my existence. Additionally, it helps me maintain a steady and confident posture while speaking, which in turn contributes to my overall presence and demeanor on camera. So, while it may appear merely decorative, this simple act holds great significance and meaning within the context of my dwarven roots. Necromancy is an abhorrent practice, one that goes against everything we hold sacred as dwarfs. Our culture places a great deal of importance on honoring our ancestors and treating the deceased with dignity and respect. To raise the dead as mindless slaves or tools of war is a gross violation of these principles, and it's something we vehemently oppose. The sight of skeleton and zombie armies marching across the battlefield is truly a horrifying spectacle, one that fills our hearts with dread and disgust. We believe that the spirits of the departed should rest in peace, free from the manipulation and exploitation of evil sorcerers. So, whenever we face off against necromancers and their unholy minions, we fight not only for ourselves and our homes, but also for the honor and sanctity of the dead. I must admit that I don't get to see many human knights in action. While we certainly have our share of conflicts and skirmishes, the vast majority of our interactions with humans involve trade, diplomacy, and the occasional adventurers. When it comes to navigating the dark, narrow passages of our mountain strongholds, humans simply don't have the same advantages we do. Their eyesight pales in comparison to ours, and their lack of night vision makes them ill-suited for life underground. As for horses, they're simply not cut out for the cramped, twisty corridors of our home. Instead, we rely on sturdier, hardier animals like goats and rams or golems to transport goods and supplies within the mountains. Oh, my name is Kimberly Mallestone, and I'm proud to represent the Dwarven people as a YouTube personality. I've always been fascinated by the rich tapestry of Dwarven culture, from our ancient traditions and customs to our epic tales of heroism and adventure. One aspect of our culture that I particularly love is the art of braiding hair. As a dwarf woman, I take great pride in my thick, curly locks, and I enjoy crafting intricate patterns and designs that reflect my personal style and heritage. Braiding is more than just a beauty routine for us. It's a symbol of our identity and a celebration of our shared history. So, if you ever come across a dwarf woman with an impressive braid, remember that it represents countless hours of careful craftsmanship and a deep connection to our past. Thank you all so much for joining me today on this journey through golems, food, and questions. I truly appreciate your support and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to stay updated on future content. And who knows, maybe next time you'll see me naked, just kidding. Sort of. Anyway, until next time, stay curious, stay hungry, and remember to always savor the moment. Bye bye, my lovely treasures.